On the fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
Welcome in, everyone, to Barely Educated, Barely Alive, Barely Educated. As the Cardiac Bears do their thing again. We are the podcast by Bears fans, for Bears fans. I am Mark's ghost, joined as always by Chris, who does appear to be alive and well. As always, Chris, how are you?
Oh my gosh, euphoric for a little bit there, and now I think I'm settled down. But I am currently in the Windy City, my friend. I was here for a music conference, and my son came with to help this year, so I got to watch that with my youngest son, Benjamin, which was awesome to share that experience with him. And we watched it with one of my old college buddies, a guy who was a groomsman in my wedding who still lives here in the city, and he took us to a place in Logan Square. So we got to watch that with a lot of crazy Bears fans too.
Cool.
Oh,
Very
it was
nice.
Okay. So, but enough about that. Holy cow! Where do we start?
I don't know. I don't even know. You got the notification thing going again.
Oh, it is. Oh, let me try it. Okay. Sorry, I'm so like.
It's pretty loud. So
Oh, that's my phone. All right, I'll turn. That was my phone. I'm sorry. Okay.
Put it on silent, you troglodyte.
I had it on so I could hear people while I was at this sports.
So you asked where do we start? So you're in Chicago. My buddy
I'm in Chicago.
Danny Frosty Coder is the old handle there. He was at the game. First time he's gone because his nephew invited him.
Oh my god!
He sent a picture of his seats. They look remarkably like the seats where I used to go with my buddy Derek.
Cool.
As the senior season ticket holder. I hope he was at the game. I haven't tried to reach out to him yet, but I will. And I want to hear from him on how electric it was. Maybe I'll do it now. I bet he's driving back. And so it's just funny that I knew a couple people there. I think other than Derek, I don't know anyone that I've been close to that's actually gone to a game this year. And for Danny's first game to be that game.
Jeez.
I told him he had to go to every game from here on out.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Them's the rules. We don't make them. What about, you want to start with bad and ugly, maybe? Good, bad, ugly?
No, not this time.
No? Okay.
No. No, the Iceman cometh, and when he's ready to score touchdowns, it's what he does. I mean, both of those throws are pretty much amazing.
Yeah.
I love how the broadcast did the Steph Curry stuff for the first touchdown. That was great. They were pretty good. Good broadcast. Not perfect. A couple weird comments, but Brady was clearly thrilled at the QB play at the end of the game, and I got no issues with it. We could do much worse. I don't think he should be the main number one team over Olsen, but I thought he was good again, and he's excited, like just the right amount. It's not over the top.
Yeah, that is true. That is good.
And that throw was filthy. And I love that Johnny Walker caught that. Did you hear just now? Caleb said when Johnny was signed by the Bears, he stayed a couple weeks at Caleb's house. Like they're close, and Caleb just kind of put him up because he had nowhere to stay. Yeah, what a bad guy. Oh, he's such a terrible team. What a diva.
And he paints his nails.
And my kids just love the Johnny Walker dancing on air, whatever that thing's called, that like I can't begin to even attempt to do.
Yeah.
I was just so happy he caught that in that moment. I thought they were going to go for two, but Ben's explained it already. He said it's under 50% that you convert for two. It's over 50% that you win in overtime at home.
Okay. I like that. I both wanted them to and not want to.
I'm fine with it because they're playing the backup who just got rocked at the end of the game. I mean, that was before Ben made that decision, so I guess that wouldn't have factored into Ben's thinking. But it worked out, obviously. I mean, you'd like to think if they can't really throw the ball much, you'd have a good chance of winning the game. in overtime when you can theoretically throw the ball. But the
Mhm.
rest of the game wasn't playing out that way. But whatever, it worked. I think it's literally 50-50. Like you can't really kill him for that.
Mhm.
And then of course the throw to DJ,
Oh my gosh.
0.6 yards of separation.
Yeah.
It's just never really open. It's also DPI if anyone cares.
Well, not
But
when it's
the
the
best
Packers.
part about it, besides Caleb, we'll get to him in a second again. I adore the karma. So
Ooh, yes. Speak
Keyshawn
on that.
Nixon, Keyshawn Nixon ends the game with the interception 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Keyshawn Nixon and DJ Moore are fighting that whole game. Keyshawn Nixon with an extremely dirty play that will definitely get him fined.
Yep.
I thought he should have been ejected at the
Yep.
beginning of the game, and DJ's back was clearly bugging him from that point on,
Mm-hmm.
and DJ beats him, and Caleb
Beautiful.
beats him. The DJ, it's
Symmetry.
like personal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Caleb, it's more like, yeah, you got me at the end of last game. I got you this time. But for DJ, what a moment. All is well. DJ, you are forgiven whatever I need to forgive from some of the weird stuff last year. And by the way, guys, he's not going anywhere. If you think they're trading DJ Moore, you need to go look at the cap and the contracts and
Why
educate
do people
yourself a little
think
bit.
that?
He's like a $40 million cap hit to trade. There's
Yeah,
too
why do
many
people
years
think that?
left.
I don't
It's
get it.
not happening until next year at the earliest, not this upcoming year. I mean, like 27.
27, yeah.
Yeah, next year. So that is not happening. All those guys that people want off the team, I'm kind of like, I think you got to try to keep them all.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you can find a pass rusher in the first round of the draft because they
Oh,
still need that.
yes, yeah. And
We'll get to all that, but I
later.
want to go
Okay.
back to Caleb before we lose the lead.
Okay.
He continues to have ice in his veins. 6 fourth quarter comebacks now, and one where he came up short was almost 7, which is against the team he just beat.
Mm-hmm.
And that was him. He beat him. I would like the coach and the rest of the passing game to just recognize what he is at this point. It's a little inconsistent. He's the best QB in the NFL when trailing in clutch spots. Like this is statistically verifiable. I have it. I'm just gonna
Do
figure
you?
out where I sent it to. Hang on.
Was it Cousin Nate? Cousin Nate?
I thought it was everybody in the barely educated deal.
Buddy
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, no one reacted to it yet, but that's okay. It's late.
Sorry, I've been busy.
Shout out to me for recording at 11:30 p.m.
Shut up. Yeah, look at you, Mark. Bravo.
Well, it's
I'm
Mark's
proud of you.
ghost. Real Mark would not
Mark's
be able
ghost.
to do this. Yeah.
Oh,
I have a different
Mark's
schedule.
dead. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
right. Bears heart attack. Caleb Williams on third down when trailing this season. Third down while trailing. 7 touchdown passes, first in the league. 144.7 rating, first in the league. 7-0 TD to interception ratio. Now that's because we took 4th out, so it's a little cherry picked. You obviously have the pick.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Right.
On 4th down.
Bay. So I would like I don't know what the numbers are for 3rd and 4th because I think that would be good. But this is just what NFL Researchers Twitter account did. 25 first down passes, tied for 2nd. 71% completion, 2nd, which is crazy because his completion percentage is so low otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
10.5 yards per attempt, 3rd, and 9 completions of 20 plus, 1st. And I said it, I was like, okay, so the next step is let's just do that the whole game.
Yes.
I think we need to take the training wheels off to some degree.
Is that what it is, you think?
I don't know if that's what it is, but I watch him do that and I'm like, okay, we're just like, go do your thing. I don't know that you can do it the whole game with some of the ad-libby stuff, but he didn't really do any ad-lib stuff.
No,
Ben said the touchdown to Johnny Walker was based on coverage that turned the way the Packers played it. He ended up the first read. That's not ad-libbing. That's the first read. And the DJ is 100% the first read.
Oh gosh, that was beautiful.
So
just thinking about that pass.
I think we need to open it up a little, Ben. I think you're awesome, but I think we can go ahead and open it up. And we're not going anywhere anyway if he doesn't produce, being Caleb. So let's go.
Yeah, I was wondering, and my the buddy I was with suggested or pondered, I guess, if Caleb is just thinking too much until it's 4th quarter, just got to make a play time.
We've talked about that quite a bit. I thought that was true earlier in the year, but I just think the run was working so well against so many teams that he doesn't pass
Mhm.
that much.
And
And
the
don't
Packers
forget the
did it.
drops too. I mean, he has 300 yards today, but for drops, probably pretty close to.
Yeah,
Just keeps
yeah.
being a thing.
And he
I don't
threw a
know, but
lot.
it's like watching him do that. And seeing the stats. It's not just an impression from the game, right? It's both.
Mhm,
And you're like, you are right there, talent wise, with just about
mhm,
anybody. Physical
mhm,
tools for sure, right?
mhm.
Accuracy
And
notwithstanding, that is getting better, I think, as we speak,
I
basically.
I think we saw it on the last play of the game. That was a perfect touch pass into the end zone.
And it
That
just
made it.
sometimes looks like Ben's still a little hesitant to trust him in the red zone. I'm like, he's your best chance to score touchdowns against
Mhm,
good teams. Bad teams, you can just run all over them. It's fine. But look at what he's doing now, as Ben has been saying all along, the December stuff.
mhm.
His best game, perhaps, as a pro against the Browns, and his
Yeah.
most magical couple moments just now,
Oh,
which turns it into a pretty decent stat line. For
yeah.
a while there, it's
Mhm.
like, we have 40 yards passing again. Why does God hate the Bears? Right? And then he ends up 19 of 34 for 250 and 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, no sacks, because the face
Mhm.
mask wiped out the only sack. Good for 7.4 an attempt, not
Yeah.
completion, an attempt, and ran for 2 first downs, 30 yards on the ground. So 280 total yards, a billion first downs, 2 touchdowns, the game tire, and the game winner. I mean,
Mhm.
dang. Okay,
We got a
Caleb.
guy. We got a
We
guy.
got a guy. Like, we've been waiting our whole lives for a quarterback with this trait, with this
Mhm.
gene. He just Aaron Rodgers the Packers.
Yes, he did.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
I'm
he
going to
did.
take a minute to talk about him. We can get to the rest of the game now, but that
Very
just
fair.
has to be said.
Yeah. There was really nothing throughout the game that I thought, geez, Caleb, come on. Oh, I take that back. There was one when he slid early. I knew that they were going to mark that short. It's like, you
Yeah,
got to get past the line before you
I
slide.
think
That's
they
been a
kind of got
problem.
it wrong. There's one replay where you're like, he's not down yet, though. The knee is down right on the line. I actually think they got it wrong because it like hovers for a second.
But it was
But
too
he
close.
could have made it to where they didn't even have to do it at all.
And
So
the very next run that he made, he dove head first. I don't know if you caught that, but I was like, aha, he's learning already. Good. If you got space in front of you, dive forward just to make sure you get the extra yards. Because if you slide, and it's close, and he's done that a few times this season already. So anyway, but it all worked out. Other than that, I have no problems with Caleb. He threw the ball away a lot, which is better than taking sacks. The intentional
leads the league in
grounding.
intentional grounding, which kind of sucks, but that's a function of throwing it away before he
Yeah,
gets sacked. There are
yeah.
there was a lot of bad in this game, and it's like I'm so
Oh, there
happy that
was.
mostly washed away by the win.
Hmm.
But there's concerns for sure. I mean, the thing I said the last time we did the post game, I was like, their D line is terrible. They don't do anything for you. Is still pretty much true.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
Montez had a big sack late finally, and Booker had the hit on Love, which you hope he's okay. I hate concussions. He ducked into it, so that rule
Yeah, get
needs major
the
tweaking because Booker actually didn't do anything wrong there. The first one he earned, the whole slam with your weight, even he tried to roll,
yeah.
that's pretty much always going to get called. And I'm like, I kind of get it, they protect, but the guy ducks into a helmet to helmet. It sucks to call that.
And I did not like that it was called a cheap shot by the broadcast.
Yeah, that was their
And
worst moment, I think.
yes, and I of course Packer friends telling me there was a cheap shot. That's fine, but not
No, the
nothing
cheap
about the
shot is
DJ
what
Moore.
Nixon did to Moore.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That was a cheap shot. Yes, and yeah, I don't like
The
Love getting hurt either, and I still don't like that the Packers can say we haven't beaten them with Jordan Love. I do. That's one little bad taste in my mouth, I guess, and the
Yeah,
fact that
he's come out of
Malik,
2 games against the Bears, which is kind of weird that we've heard him sort of
you
twice.
know,
Well, we heard him for real now. Like a concussion's a real thing. It's hard to say that game at the end of last year if he came out because it's like, yes, we're not going to gain anything by getting him hit. Because
right?
I mean, he played the playoff game right after. So that was kind of in between. But it is interesting to note while we're on this, the Bears, your clicking is super loud.
Jeez, sorry.
The Bears, I'm just telling you, people are gonna be like, what? Okay, so it's
Maybe.
also interesting to note the last four matchups. Packers win on a blocked field goal. Bears win on a
Hmm.
last second field goal. Packers win on a last second interception in the end zone. Bears win on a walk-off 50-yard or 46-yard or whatever, 57 yards almost in the air, bomb in the end
Oh.
zone. Like this rivalry is cooking the last couple of years, even though, yeah, the
Hmm.
Packers have had the injuries. Yeah, but I mean, obviously the QB matters the most, but I mean, the Bears passing attack couldn't figure itself out. And part of that was being without two of their best three receivers.
Roman Luther, yep. Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you could do the injury game all day. Jalen Johnson is still like a shell of himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds finally gets back in there. Didn't play bad, didn't play great. I mean, there's a lot of rust to
Rusty.
shake
I'll
off.
give him rust,
I
sure.
think they are more banged up this particular week, but the Bears lead the league in snaps missed by starters that were on the depth chart at the start of the season.
Mm,
So if you want to play the injury game, we can do it all day. But the
sure.
bottom line is, yeah, the defense stunk today, and it was embarrassing that Willis was that good against them.
Ugh,
But Caleb and the offense and the clutch factor to still deserve all the credit that they're getting. Like both things can be true. You probably don't
sure.
hold Jordan Love to 16 points based on how the defense played against Willis. It's kind of hard to think that would have been the case, although he did make a bunch of
Right.
plays with his legs. But don't take anything away from the offense.
Agreed. Will not. But yeah, defensive
So,
line is still a big problem too.
but look
I
out if
mean,
they manage to fix it,
yeah.
because that team will be real good next year.
Now, can they fix it in 1 year?
Could they
I
fix
mean,
the O line in 1 year last year?
well, except yeah, I guess so. Dahlman had a
Four
rough
new
day
starters
today.
is pretty crazy. Well,
Yeah.
he had one bad snap, but I think that was a bad thing to ask him to do too.
Oh, it was terrible.
So,
Terrible.
but yeah, I hate that play call 100 ways. But the number one reason I hate it is you're asking your center to snap it between the tight end's legs at an unusual depth to the shortest guy that you
To the
give
short
snaps
rights.
to. That's a very, very hard thing. I don't like it at all
Uh-huh.
in a
Mm-hmm.
bad spot. But I agree with cousin Nate
Cousin Nate.
when he was basically like, "Yeah, that sucked, but you can't let one bad snap derail your whole game
Which
plan.
which
Tough
it
enough."
seemed like
Which
it did.
eventually they did get over it, but it did seem like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Buddy Derek got back
Buddy
to me.
Derek. All right.
I asked him how electric was the atmosphere, all the things about being there live. He said it was great to start. I think we all saw that on the broadcast. Dipped when the Bears were down by 10. I thought it would dipped earlier, but he's saying that was when
Mm,
people really got frustrated. And
okay.
then it was back to being insane in overtime and a lot of Green Bay sucks chants.
Beautiful.
Did you hear DJ
Beautiful.
in the post game say
I did not.
F, literally F? He didn't say the F word, he said F. At the end of the day, it's always F the Packers.
We can't
That was
trade him. We got to keep him forever.
Yeah, now we got to keep him.
That's right. I don't want to trade DJ. I want to keep. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
It's super fun watching all the national guys go crazy over the throws at the end.
Oh.
We've got Stephen A. Smith calling him K Lee with two E's, but that was when I saw somebody retweeted that.
Oh my
It's like
goodness.
unbelievable. So that was
That's
incredibly
exciting.
fun. I think now former student Tim
Former student.
had a question that was, I think, fair. Should we are how like I'm paraphrasing it, but are we excited, more excited, or a little bit more apprehensive about the fact that with all those guys out for Green Bay, you still barely beat them? And I said in my answer in the text thread, because it's this team with the history we have against this opponent, and I think also I'll add to this part now, what it could mean for Caleb too. I think I'm definitely more excited than I am like, dang. Right now, if you made me pick the Bears winning the playoff game, man, I don't know.
Hmm.
Some of these flaws could totally bite him in a playoff scenario.
Yeah.
Kind
Especially
of
a
depends
lack
on the
of,
matchup
especially a lack of front four pressure from the defense. Yes.
and just way too inconsistent to start games.
Yep.
Not last week so much, right? 14 pretty quick, but this has been a recurring theme. It's one of my uglies. D-line is my other ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Secondary and O-line get a bad from me.
Mm-hmm.
So does first half Ben, which has
Mm-hmm.
happened a couple times. And that's not every game, but it has happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Another good would be Cairo. What a marvelous game in a crazy
Yes.
wind.
It's,
I
yes.
keep saying this to you because I know you guys get a lot of fans get annoyed, and I know you're one at his lack of leg strength and go, if we had a real kicker, we wouldn't be stuck going for this and for that. And sometimes he gets it blocked because he has to kick it low to have the distance. But he's so very good at Soldier Field if you ask him to do the right distance.
Yeah. And he played the win perfectly on all of his
He
kicks.
did. You probably need to upgrade it from him at some point, but it's just I'm a little squeamish on it because I know how much worse it can be.
Well, it's way lower on the chart of needs
Yeah.
in my book.
He's
Yeah.
basically Robbie Gold at this point, and people haven't quite caught up to that fact.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. Robbie Gold.
I'm telling you, he's pretty much automatic inside of 50.
Mm.
And he's made more kicks over 50 than any Bears kicker ever.
Now
But
that's
it's like you
interesting.
get past like 54 and it's like zero chance. And he gets them
Yeah.
blocked too much. That's for sure.
Mhm.
So, he's an interesting player to try to evaluate, but I don't think you can get really too down on him, even though I
Mm.
wouldn't mind a better kicker. I thought Torrey Taylor had the best punt of his career.
Yes, that was good.
And also Cairo is filthy with these onside kicks.
Yes. Oh my
I
goodness. That's
mean,
when.
you get one
Yeah.
every 5 years, right? So it's not like he's got 20 of them or something, but when he's done it, it always looks good, and it's about whether the receiver executes or not. And
Yeah.
and Romeo Dobbs backed up on it, which is like what they teach you not to do.
Uh-huh. And he got hurt on it too.
And he got hurt on it. I think he might have been hurt already too, because he was kind of like gingerly after one of the
Mhm.
plays. So
At least we beat up the Packers too.
yeah,
Sorry, a little too meatbally.
I thought the Bears were really dumb at the start of the game. I hated the penalty on the kickoff. Like, what the heck are you doing? Player of the week last week, great game. You cannot jump on the pile and grab a guy's head.
Yeah. Right.
That's just seriously stupid. That's
Mm-hmm.
too amped up. They got to be a
Yeah.
little bit, but that's why they suck at the start of some of these games, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
They're like morons in some scenario. That was moronic.
Yeah.
Like it just was. 10 plays for over 100 penalty yards. I don't know how you win that game. Oh, right. The Iceman and the onside kick. But that's crazy lucky. That
Mm-hmm.
was a terrible, undisciplined performance.
Yep.
I think four personal fouls. One's
Yeah.
bogus, but I would argue the other three were actually
I
correct.
the one. What about the one on Brisker?
He
On
hits him in the head. It doesn't matter.
yeah, the arm in the
You're
head.
just
Yep.
not
Mm-hmm.
allowed to do that in this league. We can hate the
Mm-hmm.
rule
Yeah,
and
that's
say
where
it's
I am.
soft, but that's the rule. They
Yeah.
call that on every QB in the league other than Justin Fields.
Right. Yeah, and the same with the Booker hit on
The
Love.
first one.
Like they're gonna call that, and I knew they were gonna call it. When the
Oh
flag
yeah,
flew,
both
it
of
was
them.
like,
And I still think
yeah,
there needs to be something to account for if a guy ducks into it.
yeah, which he did, and it wasn't a
Because it's
cheap.
chest until he ducks into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. So that's kind
That's
of
my
my read
fault.
on most of the big plays. I thought the secondary had a bad game for them, but
Mm-hmm.
Mayshawn Wright doing his thing again. And they didn't really
Man.
use Jacobs much after that.
No, they didn't, and you got to wonder, was he a little banged up too?
Well, his knee was bad all week, and then he decided to play. And you kind of wonder if LaFleur's like, well, this isn't worth it now.
Yep. Yep.
So a few other good tweets. Oh man, good, better, best video is out.
Okay.
Boy, well, we gotta go.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Caleb Williams, Team of Destiny, question mark. That's Caleb speaking. That's the cool part about this. You got to get to the end to know. That's actually kind of a good line.
Yeah.
We're going
I'm
to keep
still not-
working, keep striving for wins. We're going to keep striving for being a top team, et cetera, et cetera. I like how he's not approaching this with much arrogance. Oh, I forgot. You got to find the clip of it. Caleb throws the bomb to DJ and then just puts his hands in his little hand
I
warmer.
did see that.
That was
That's
great. I don't know what
he's
it is
cold
about
now.
that I love, but he's just like, it's good.
Because
It's
it's
like
cold
almost
out.
no reaction. Like he says he knew it
Mm-hmm.
was a good throw when he let it go.
That was
So,
beautiful. Beautiful,
but the
beautiful
real quote I
throw.
wanted to share before I head off to bed here, Caleb.
Okay.
I got the best coach in the world. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
I
yes.
am beyond grateful that Matt Eberflus is ruining the Dallas defense. We have the best coaching staff, and okay, he may not have said the Flus part.
I was
We have
gonna
the
say, wait a
best
minute.
we have the best coaching staff in the world. So you put talent with the coaches and the people that care, you can strive for anything, you can reach anything, you can go after any goal. And when you go out there on that football field, your belief is at an all-time high between players, between coaches, and you have outcomes like this.
Hmm.
Ben's done the remarkable with this culture reset.
Yeah.
And then DJ, one last one from him. Quote, I don't know what the question was exactly. I think they asked him, like, how do they keep winning games like this or whatever. It's got a lot to do with Virginia looking over us and then probably Ben being on our bleep
Mm-hmm.
every time. We don't want to go into Mondays or any day with a loss to watch the film. It's accountability. He
Yeah.
forgot Da Pope.
The Pope, my friend, blessing us from the Vatican.
And we can now say, do you know? Don't count interims because there's only been Thomas Brown and Thomas Brown actually did beat the Packers, so you wouldn't count anyway. Do you know the only
Yeah.
Bears coach to never beat the Packers?
Matt Eberflus, yep.
You sure do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I hope that today was a big step forward in just the mental block that the Packers are. You know, they just seem to play their worst against Green Bay. It's like, oh, like waiting for something bad to
What's
happen.
crazy is how does Matt LaFleur always get 5 yards on the ground when they need 5 yards? It's just like it's always
Yep.
there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So Caleb's now got 6 fourth quarter comebacks. Mentioned that earlier. Another fun nugget as I play on Twitter too much now. He just tied somebody named Peyton Manning for most in a season under the age of 25 in NFL history.
Now that is good company. Good job, kid.
Sure.
Wow. Yeah, lots of stuff to be excited about for long term. I think uh, with what we saw in the comeback today, they just don't give up, and they believe in Ben, and Caleb obviously believes in Ben, and it seems like this marriage is working.
And just to end on a good note, as this has to, do you realize the walk-off overtime bomb is like the daydreaming on the commute as an adult, daydreaming on the bus as a kid kind of game, winning scenario against the
Yeah,
rival. Division is sort of still on the line. I mean, yeah, they could still, I think there's ways the Bears could still not win it, but like they're in the driver's seat still. It's a huge, and the only thing better is doing this in the playoffs or Super Bowl. This was a huge moment, and to get the
huge.
walk-off overtime win, soak it up. Oh, I'm
Yes.
just thrilled that I get to do a week of this, and we get a non-Bears Sunday. I always love a good
Mm-hmm.
non-Bears Sunday.
Yeah. Yep.
Off of that win,
Mm.
oh, chef's kiss. It's even better.
Yeah. So 11-4. They're in the playoffs now, right? I mean, I know it's not
Well,
official,
let
but
me put it this way. You could still not make it because the NFC's wacky. It would be unfair to call the season a failure at 11-6, period.
true. Good point. Very good
I
point.
mean, if you get some weird fluke thing, whatever. What we need is the Lions to not really need to play and have a guy or two that they're not going to play. That Niners matchup is tough. Shanahan
Mm-hmm.
had to watch that running game,
Oh gosh.
run defense, and be licking his chops. That's a tough place to play. And the Lions are always tough. So you could still easily be 11-6. It wouldn't surprise anybody. But I think Ben's going to be out for blood against Detroit.
I would, yeah, I would believe it. And that's
Like
going to be in Soldier Field. That's going to be cold.
I would say they lose to the Niners, beat the Lions 12-5, and that should win you the division.
Okay, I'll
I mean, it
I'll
would
take
because
that.
Green Bay can't get to 12, right? Isn't that the math now? They're
They
at 9.
are
Yeah, they're at 9. They
5
can't.
and 1.
Yeah, so They're
Oh,
9.
yeah,
They would
9-5-1.
it would end 11-5-1.
11-5-1.
I
Okay,
also
yeah.
had this thought I meant to share, so I'm glad that came up. I wonder if the other reason Ben was okay with overtime is he knows whatever Green Bay does is going to take a ton of clock off, or it's a 3-and-out, and you can win in a 3-and-out easily because it's like you get the ball so quick to a field goal. And a tie hurts the Packers infinitely more than the Bears in this game.
Yes, right.
So I
Right.
wonder if that was part of the reason you don't go for 2 as well, because like out of the overtime outcomes, there's only one that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just thinking about that. I'd have to do some more math on that, but all right, man, that was
Do it
fun.
tomorrow.
My
It
kid
was.
never lost the faith as always.
Oh, good.
I'm
Good.
going in the bedroom to be mad so she doesn't see me. She's like, Dad, they could still win. She's just I have a lot to learn from her.
Yes,
And
I
the
think
Bears
we
keep
all
trying to
feel-
teach me.
Oh, they give you the opportunity, that's for sure. All right, well,
Here you go. Bears clinch a playoff berth if the Lions lose tomorrow.
Okay.
Naturally,
And
they're playing the Steelers without the Steelers' best pass rushers.
Okay. All right. Is it in Pittsburgh or in Detroit?
It's in Detroit, which I like. Let's
Okay.
let Rodgers be Rodgers in Detroit one last time.
Okay. If it was in Pittsburgh, I would say that the Lions have a tougher road ahead because of the playing outside, and Goff just does not like play in the cold. But boy, Caleb doesn't mind the cold though. That's a beautiful thing to
the
see.
Iceman's perfectly fine with it,
Just-
apparently.
And just like Rodgers and just like Brady,
So
the
many
cold
people
doesn't
calling it
slow him down.
the throw of the year in the NFL, period. That's
Yeah, well, for many reasons it could
it's got to be up there. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy the good, better, best video. I'm
Yes,
already
you
seeing,
too.
spoiler alert, DJ Moore with a game ball, and he's wearing a cheese grater hat.
Beautiful.
The dumbest looking thing, but it's glorious.
Yes.
The
All right, my
rivalry's
friend.
back, and the Bears are not just passengers on it.
Let's
That's
hope it
great.
continues. Yep.
Drive this
All
bus.
right. And tomorrow, my boy and I leave Chicago. We've been here for 6 days. It's been wonderful. And
Well, this
was
one I'm sure you will remember, and so will
Yeah.
he for a long time.
This game was just the perfect cherry on top to a great week back in the motherland. So, all right, my friend, get some good sleep.
You too.
Thanks everyone for listening. I still don't quite have the words, so just let's enjoy this one and then enjoy a week of basking in this Bears win. That's all I got. All right, we'll talk to you next time. Bear down. Oh, and happy birthday to Wheaton Buddy Brian, who hit a big number this week, and what a present
One last
that
thing.
was. So yeah.
We fumbled by being out of town too much to do a preview for the biggest game in 10 years,
That's true.
regular season.
That's true.
But we stayed up super late to do a post game,
Yes,
so
we
I'd like
did.
to think that's somewhat redeemed.
That makes up for it, absolutely. Especially you being up this late. It's almost
Yeah,
midnight.
I'm turning into a pumpkin as we speak.
All right. Bear down, friends.
Packers lose.
Go Pack, go the home.
I love the Bears.